Capricorn. My name is Audrey Alison. Thanks for joining me for your August 2017 forecast for the month. I am shuffling the Connolly Tarot by Peter and Eileen Connolly. And I'm also incorporating a card at the end of the reading from an intuitive deck I've had for a long time, a few decades, by Madame Lanomond. And I'm incorporating them into my Vimeo videos, so if you're interested in that, check it out below. Let's get to our month. It is eclipse season. It's also a Mercury retrograde month. So let's start. On the 7th of August, we have our full moon lunar eclipse at 15 degrees of Aquarius. So Capricorn, your self-confidence, your self-value, and the awareness around your earnings is highlighted here in this eclipse, and there is a unveiling of what you need to earn and how you're earning it that's strongly applied. Our full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius has everything to do with your second house of budget and finance and your self-worth. So there's an awareness here in the full moon, a culmination, something coming to a head and needs to be addressed. And by the 22nd, it will be. And I'll get to that in a minute. On the 12th of August, we start our Mercury retrograde. The planet of communications is slowing down and information doesn't come to us as readily. So Mercury begins retrograding on the 12th at 11 degrees of Virgo through 28 degrees of Leo through September 5th, starting in the 9th house of education and belief system and foreign travel and philosophies and religions and metaphysical areas, higher education, going back into the 8th house of other people's money and providing for the 9th house or the 8th house of intimacy. The first and longest review takes place all of August in the sector that has to do with foreign travel. So I don't advise travel out of the country at that time if you can avoid it. If you can't, I would expect some delays and glitches and seat changes and all things mercurial that can get in the way when retrograde. Give yourself enough time to get to the airport. I've learned this recently, give yourself enough time not only to get to the airport, but check your bags, because you can't just check them at any time. They actually stop checking bags at Newark Airport an hour before you start boarding. So don't try rushing into the airport and getting yourself a cute little seat. You might not get to bring your suitcase with you. So your review is also about what you believe in and how you are identifying with these beliefs in your life. And having Mercury go direct at 28 degrees of Leo, that being the same measure that we have our new moon solar eclipse on the 21st at 28 degrees of Leo. That says something to me. It says that wherever you hold Leo in your natal chart specifically, not what I'm telling you, because degrees, you can change in your personal chart a whole sector by 1 degree. So the 28 degree of Leo mark is a poignant area for our new moon solar eclipse on the 21st in the 8th house of shared resources, of other people's money. So your concerns in the top of the month, when the full moon brings your money to your awareness in a big way, there is a fresh start here, or a new way to earn, or a recuperative earnings with our new moon eclipsing in either 8th house shared resources or 8th house other people's money, a new intimacy for some Capricorns who are looking or who want fresh starts in the relationship that they're in. This is new sex drive. This is new connection, or a new way about the connection you're already in. On the 21st, our sun enters Virgo in the 9th house, where Mercury is stationed. So conjunct Mercury, but opposing Neptune. And this could make what you're learning very hard to digest, or you'd have to read things over and over and over again, or some of you aren't even believing what you're reading, because Neptune is a lot of delusion and disillusionment or rose-colored glasses energy, and combined with these personal planets in the ninth or opposing them, creating some stress. You're reviewing something in the ninth house, and it could even be that you are dismantling some of your practices or beliefs at this time, and you're really getting ready to incorporate a new you, an overhaul of what you believe in and what you participate in. On the 25th, Saturn goes direct at 21 degrees of Sagittarius in the 12th house. And this has been restful for Capricorn, because even though Saturn's your ruling planet, he's been stationed in the house of rest for 3 years, or will until the 21st of December. So you're going to have some reprieve until he makes it into the first house for your Saturn return. And that's on the 21st of December. Venus also enters Leo on the 25th, conjunct the older energy of the new moon solar eclipse, but also eventually conjunct Mercury when he retrogrades back into Leo. So there could be an old romance, a love, an attraction coming to Capricorn through the Mercury retrograde, but in the tail end when Mercury is swimming into Leo, because you'll have him conjunct Venus. Let's get to the cards. I'm anxious to see what they say, especially about this 8th house. And if you'd like to read with me, Capricorn, I read all through the week. So you can go to my website, audreyalison.com, and choose your desired reading length via PayPal, and I'll get back to you in an email to set it up in a day or two. And also, if you're interested in learning about the Tarot, I wrote a course that you should consider taking called The Magic of Tarot, and the links are easily clicked below. I feel like Mercury's retrograde now. I'm like biting on my words. Okay, let's get to the first card. Wow, if that's not an eclipse card, I don't know what is. The Tower. Yeah, there's going to be some shakeups. Before I even assume, let me pull some more cards here. Wow, that's crazy. You know, I'll say this, the world. There could be shakeups on a global level in August. And I know this is a touchy subject. Please refrain from a lot of political comments. I'm not going to get too much into politics, but I think it's worth mentioning in eclipse season, there could be natural disasters that occur, shakeups, literally, earthquakes, eruptions, and even volcanic eruptions. And I'm thinking about, you know, some of the national monuments that we have in our country here in the United States, from Yellowstone to, gosh, now I can't think of it, but I can see it. Maybe it's the Washington Monument? No, it's the president's heads in the rocks that are carved out. Washington, I don't know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm getting that image, but I feel like with the Tower in the world, we could be experiencing some global upsets. You know, it wouldn't surprise me with what's going on in the world today. Now, the Four of Wands, this is about creating stability in your home environment, a dwelling, making your house your place of comfort and maybe where you are at ease. I want to pull the last card too. Oh, wow. And the Three of Cups. I think that your friendships and your relationship and your home environment is what keeps Capricorn grounded, earthy, stable. There's going to be shakeups around you. And the World is a beautiful card, but to start with the Tower, it might feel that your world is coming unhinged in the top of the month, but by the end of the month, the pieces fall together in the stability factor, where you can turn to friends, you have blessings, you have comfort of a home. There's so many things that people take for granted that so many other people don't have. And the fact that you would even have a dwelling is something to be grateful for. So if there's some tower energy, which is eclipse energy, don't place too much judgment upon it. I would wait for the dust to settle a little bit, and that will be through August. Let me pull an intuitive card for Capricorn. Stork. Some of you Capricorns are initiating new beginnings in the fertility arena. Some Capricorns, if you're able, are conceiving, but the stork is also the messenger. And Mercury retrograde tends to bring in people from the past, communications from long ago. And the stork here is saying that there is news coming in for Capricorn. And the message will be delivered in August. And I'm getting the message will be delivered just in time. So there is something that a few of you are waiting for. And I think this could even be in regards to whether you get a loan in the 8th house of loans and investments, whether you get a loan for that dwelling, for that house. And I think the message is yes, it comes through. You get it just in time. And then you get to create the happiness and celebration in this arena. Maybe you think you're not getting it. Oh, you're not getting, okay, thank you. The full moon lunar eclipse in the 2nd house denies some Capricorns what they're looking for financially. But by the 21st, you receive the shared resources that you need, either through this loan coming through, even though it said it wasn't. Don't take judgment upon it at first. This can push through, and miracles happen every day. And you can also receive this loan anyway through the support of friends, and even government loans and things that you might not realize that you qualify for are coming through. So don't give up the ship, don't give up hope on anything or any news you receive that gives you the tower, that makes you feel like you're falling and this isn't happening. Don't think it, just accept it and move forward. But know that you can do anything you want to do, and if you want these loans, then they'll come through eventually. All right, Capricorn, I hope this was helpful. I'm wishing you a sweet August, and remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.